welcome back. So today I have my July favourites. Can we believe we're in August already? I absolutely cannot. Sorry if the lighting is really awkward, but I'm I'm just using natural lighting because it's far too hot to use artificial lighting. And yes, I have a little mixture of favourites, but I also want to talk about some of my favourite days this month, some of my favourite activities, and just make it a little bit different. And I of course still have some products to show you that I have been McLovin this month. So as this video goes up, I'm actually in Liverpool and about to head off to America, so that is my excited face. And I've got a friend coming to stay here to house sit, and Rupert's just going to have a great time at Laura's with Tilly and Lulu pugs, and it's going to be brilliant. So I'm going to start off with this book. So this is a very new release, but I've been quite ill towards the end of the month, and that meant a few days in bed, a few days reading, flicking through. You get the gist. So it is Fleur's new book, The Luxe Life. So I'm of course talking about FleurDeForce. I absolutely loved Fleur. I loved her first book, The Glam Guide, and this is described, and it very much is its big sister. It's just everyday luxuries for lovers of beauty, fashion and food. There's a whole mix of different bits and bobs in there. The photography is absolutely beautiful. It's such a gorgeous coffee table book to have out. The cover is just stunning. I want to try and, can I achieve this please? Thank you. We've got rose gold for the spine. It's just so nice. Fleur's lovely as well. I always say she's my all-time favourite because she's just stuck to who she is the whole time she's been on YouTube. She's brilliant. But I love this book. I said this about the last one as well, that you don't have to be into YouTube. You don't need to know who Fleur is. Anybody would love this. I know my mum would love it, my sister would love it, even though they don't really watch YouTube at all. So we've got hair, we've got absolutely everything in here, and it's just to put yourself together and see yourself as a luxurious person. So it says, Luxe living is all about becoming your best self, the one you've always wanted to be, and making it look totally effortless. So she mentions in here you don't have to have tons of money, you don't have to have this, you don't have to have that. It's just all about how you do things and how you carry yourself, and bits that you can do with things you already have. I love the DIY section. I think that's probably my favourite. I just really love it. I think it's brilliant, and there's bits in here for everybody. So even though I like looking at pictures of food and I like eating food, I'm not really good at making the food, but I can appreciate it in the book. But yes, this is my first July favourite. Huge congratulations to Fleur. I just think she's brilliant. She joked that I should be her I don't know what I'm looking for here, publicist, because we were in a taxi together once in the Cotswolds, and I was just like, oh, you're sat next to a really big star, she's an author, she's this, she's that, and she was just like, you need to be my publicist, and I was like, I will. So this month I've also been really spontaneous. The weather's been really hot and sunny, hence fringe hibernation, you know the gist. And I've had lots of spontaneous day trips. I had Jodie come to stay, I went to Aldborough with Hannah and Jodes, and I spent lots of fun days with my family. I went to, did I go to Belfast in July? Was that this month? I think it was. We saw Ellie Goulding, that was brilliant. I'll leave that vlog down below. Oh, I've been doing DIY. I've been doing some DIY bits around the house. I made a hanging shelf, which I actually used from the book. So I see if I can find it super quickly. I probably won't be able to, but I made a hanging shelf. I really love it. I will show that to you because it's not actually up yet, so once it is up I'll put it on Instagram or something. But I've made a DIY shelf. I did some fun DIY dog treats with my friend Laura at the beginning of the month. I'm actually going to make that into a video because we did film it with that in mind, but we've got one more DIY to do, so that's going to be, I'll put that up really soon. Some dog DIYs. The pugs absolutely loved the DIY treat. Crumbs and doilies. I have to give a special mention to Crumbs and doilies. I first found out about it because Jodie used to work down Carnaby Street, and the one that we've been going to is down Carnaby Street, and it's absolutely gorgeous in there. I love how it's decorated. Oh, it's a cupcake place, by the way. And the cakes they do are great. They do a lot of vegan cakes and gluten-free and free from, that sort of thing. My favourite cupcake though is the vegan vanilla. is so delicious, and I didn't purposely buy it because it was vegan, but it's so good that that's the one I'm always going to go for. So love crumbs and doilies. And then finally, before I move on to the products, I saw at the cinema, I saw Ghostbusters. So that's Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, I can't, oh, what are their names? Two other really funny people. Like, I absolutely loved it. It was so long. Like, it's a really long film, so if you don't like to sit in the cinema for that long, maybe it's not for you. I love going to the cinema, but I'm one of those people that gets like the itch, and I'm like, I've got stuff to be doing at home. Like, I can't just sit here and do nothing but watch a film. But it was really, really good, really funny. It's just super long. So really recommend that, and I love it's a really strong female cast, and yeah, great. And then I also saw Finding Dory. Oh, I love it so much. I love Ellen DeGeneres, she's like the one. Finding Dory is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Storyline was unexpected, and it's finding Dory's origin and her family, and it's just so magic. I just love it. So cracking on with some items that I can actually hold and talk you through. First off, I'm going to talk to you about these sunglasses. So these are from H&M. I love them very much. They're kind of like very reminiscent of some Stella McCartney sunglasses, and they are a pale mottled tortoise shell, and they're circular, and I really like them because a few pairs of glasses that are like this that I have, they have a metal rim here and they always break, or the screw comes out, so I absolutely love these. I'm going to be one of those people that puts them on. Yep, I am. This from Nails Inc. This is the Nails Inc. Express Nail Polish Remover. So I really love the concept of these, but a few of them I absolutely hate because they absolutely stink, or they're too wet, or they're too dry, or they don't remove the nail polish very quickly. But this one actually has a really pleasant smell. Does it say? No. It's suitable for natural and artificial nails. Okay, it is when you do that. Okay, don't smell it straight off. I mean, like when you do it and wait a minute. It's like vanilla-y. I really like it. Strong in the old nostrils. But yeah, that is my Nails Inc. It removes nail polish so quickly. I really love it. I'm yet to ever find out what happens when it's run out. Do these ever run out? I don't know. And then the nail polish I've been loving this month. This is an old favourite of mine. This is a Topshop nail polish in the shade Tidal. It's not really a blue. It's kind of like an off blue green. That's the best way I can describe it. But I've got nothing on my nails right now because I'm about to paint them really nice, ready for holiday. But I've been loving this. I wore this on my toes as well. I really like blues at the moment. I obviously like the pale pinks and such, but I really like pale blues, pale, I wouldn't say this is green, it's kind of like a grey blue, but I really love that. And the Topshop nail polishes are all £5 each. They last a really long time, and they're really easy to apply, which is always a plus, because if you don't have time, or if you're not very good at doing nails, then it can always take a long time, but it doesn't with that, so that's fabulous. Right, concealer of choice, concealer of the month. I love this stuff. This is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I love that there's quite a large colour range, so if you're very fair like me, there's like 4 options for you. There's fair, very fair, light, and they all have different undertones. So mine is the very fair, and is absolutely perfect for doing the under eye triangles, and then anywhere else you've got your imperfections. I would say this one is really light, really creamy. It's really lightweight but very high coverage, so it really cancels out your under eye circles. It really covers your imperfections. I mean, I've got a spot up here if you can see it, I don't know, but I feel a lot more confident with this on, so I really like that. I would compare it to the H&M concealer. If you've ever tried the H&M concealer, it's very similar. So if you don't want to spend however much this is, then definitely try out the H&M concealer first, and you'll probably fall in love with that too. So absolutely been loving that. And then for eyes, I have 3 products I've been mclovin. I use these all in my monthly makeup routine. So first off, what should I go with? This one. This I've been wearing in so many videos recently, and so many people have been saying, what is on your eyes? Because I normally do like a base and then a half colour and then a crease and then a bit of glitter on top. But this month I've literally been doing a crease colour first and then this. So this in question is the NARS eyeshadow in Himalaya, and it's this gorgeous, gorgeous coppery bronzy shade. I'm wearing that today. It's just gorgeous. I can't not wear it. The pigmentation is just absolutely everything. Like, okay, I can't even waste this. I'm gonna put that on. But I picked this up in GC3 and it was on such a whim that I'm so glad that I decided to be impulsive, because I love it. It's so fabulous. The NARS eyeshadows, as you probably know if you've tried them, are so buttery, they're so pigmented, and they last all day long. So this one is just a gorgeous shade, and I just was drawn to it immediately and swatched it, and I was like, you are coming home with me. Then this is an instant favourite. You know when you try something and then you're like, it's the one, I love it. This is one of those products. This is the Soap & Glory Supercat Skinny Liquid Liner Pen. So I love the normal Supercat liner. I literally just got this. It's a new launch and I was absolutely in love with it. I'm wearing that today. I've been wearing that ever since I've got it. It's so easy, it's so foolproof. If you're not very good at liquid liner, then definitely try this one out. It's about £7, that kind of price point, and I just think it's brilliant. I think it's the best one I've tried so far. I prefer it to the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I think it's definitely a lot cheaper and it's just excellent. It's so easy, and even if you want a thick line, like mine is not like you can do super thin and natural, but I do like a bit thicker, then this is also great because you can get those really smooth edges and smooth wing, and it's just brilliant. The nib is so small and I just think it's absolutely excellent. Definitely give this a go if you love liquid liner, or if you want to start using liquid liner, definitely give that a whirl. And then for mascara, love this stuff. This is the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash. So the reason I love this mascara is because it lengthens and it's very volumizing as well. I can put that on and it's like, yes, I've got these fluttery bad boys and I love it. It's super black. I love when mascaras are super black and then you don't really have to layer with another mascara. This one's brilliant, and the wand is very thin and the bristles are very dense and compact. It works an absolute dream. You can get right to the roots of the lower lashes as well, and it just stays there. You don't get any imprint on the bottom, especially in this hot weather. It does not sweat off, which is great, because there's, oh, I'll tell you what though, it did appear up here on a very hot day, but quick swipe off, but I can let that slide because it makes my lashes look fabulous. I very much enjoy it, and those are my favourites for the month of July. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to know in the comments what you've been loving this month, whether it be products, whether it be activities, whether it be food. I have been loving ice lollies, living on them. I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I will see you in my next video.